Hey guys, DKS3A. I'm at a special location right now. Uh, I'm currently in McDavid, Florida, about maybe 30 miles north of Pensacola. And every year, I used to, when I was growing up, from junior high, and senior high camp, I always went to like church camps. This is my church campgrounds. And even though I was a little bitty, my mom always went. So I've always grown up going to church campgrounds from third grade, fourth grade, all the way up to 12th grade. I was a campers here. Then I went to college to work and stuff like that, and then never had an opportunity to go back except for 2011. We had like a little reunion. So it's been 13 years since I've been. And I was off work today. They had a little event happening, so I got really nostalgic about it. And a lot of it, some of it's changed, but a lot of it still shows exactly the same. All kind of stuff. Right here is the cabins. Yeah, we stayed in. And there was generally like 8 campers to two counselors in each of the cabins. Like they had bunk beds, 2 counselor beds, and like a little bathroom in the middle. And there's like 10 cabins there. And back there is the nurses station. So I said, I always grew up, like ever since I can remember, I've always grown up. I haven't been in like 13 years, so this is really, really, really nostalgic for me. I'm choking up a little bit. I'm gonna walk around a little bit and just show off what we have. So, and but yeah, these are all the the cabins and stuff that we grew up going. That I grew up going to. That building right there is the cafeteria in the kitchen. Well, you know, where we ate and everything. Self-explanatory. And that bell right there, it was like, because it's so close to the cabin, we always rung that bell. I can't believe that bell's still here. To let camper know that it's time to wake up or go to another activity or whatever we were doing. They always rung the bell to move us into positions and stuff like that. So I wanted that bell still even more. Yeah, it still probably would work too. So yeah. Well, back there, there used to be a tree line where you wouldn't be able to see it, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Again, that's the cafeteria right there. This pavilion is still here, and the pavilion's still here, and we usually just hang out here and all that kind of stuff. We just had little events and stuff here. So the pavilion's here, but I mean, it's still here. And the basketball court's still there too. We used to have the little basketball court. They've upgraded the basketball goals, of course, but they're there. The swings are still there. But next to the swings, over in that direction, where those trees are at, there used to be a bigger playground there. And again, that's more the cafeteria. There used to be a little, right there, in that little blank spot, open spot right there, used to be a another little playground thing. I guess they tore it down. This is the activity building where a lot of times we go in there for like, you know, we had talent shows, dances, worships, classes. Like we had like a computer class or a drawing class or whatever, that kind of stuff. We did all that stuff in here. Yeah, so we used to do it all in there. That way down there is a new pier. When I was around, this pier was not there. That pier was not there. So they built that pier within the last, 13 years. But they have a pier here where you can go out and sit down, and that actually kind of goes to the other side of the lake. Speaking of, there's more of the activity building. Speaking of the lake, I wonder if all this stuff's still down here. I'm about to check it out. But yeah, that pier was not there. Some of these benches weren't here either, but it's all right. Speaking of the lake, I could show y'all. I'll walk around to the other side real quick too. But the lake, they have a little place where we were able to swim. And it looks like that's still there too. Looks like the dock and the little swimming hole still there. I'll get a little bit closer to it. Not gonna be able to really get into it because it's fenced up, but yeah, it was kind of just there. So But there's a pavilion right there, where where we actually change clothes. I mean, put stuff, sat, chilled. If you didn't really want to swim, you could have chilled there. Anyway, there's the lake, and the little orange things is where you can swim at. There's 3 different sections. It's like section 1, which is closer to the shore, which is for people who can't swim well. Then there's section 2, which swim okay. Then back there in the very back was section 3, where you were able to swim. Here you were able to check in if you were swimming or grabbing a boat. And also at the end you had to get eye drops. I mean, not eye drops, ear drops, because it's a lake and they wanted to make sure you didn't get no bugs or anything in your ears. And there's the boats and everything you can use to go out, paddle boats and everything, kayaks out there with the lake. Over here, well, we had the campfires, and we did like campfire songs and had like our campfire worships and stuff like that. So this is where we had the campfire at. It's still, although when I was here, they didn't really have they did have the benches here. They did have the benches here. Anyway, go across over there. Oh no, and around the lake, if you go around the lake, there's a fitness thing. There used to be like a little fitness thing where you can go. Yeah, like little fitness modules where you can line up to do like fitness things, and it leads into a path in the woods, like a big fitness trail where you can like work out and walk around the whole campgrounds in the woods. I'm not going to do that today, but it's there. And you go over here. There used to be nothing but trees over here, so you wouldn't be able to really see it very well. There used to be a huge tree line. I guess they kind of cut it down. That building way out there in the distance. Probably can barely see it behind the trees. That's actually another dorm. There was one year where the cabins were being like refurbished and remodeled and all that kind of stuff. We actually had to stay in the dorms for that year. Yeah, we had to stay in the dorms, which is way over there in that building, way over there. And then over here, which I'm surprised is still up, it's like this old shed, had like a volleyball net. And all that kind of stuff where we played like sports volleyball. And there's a huge field over there behind the tree line where we played like football and, frisbee and all that kind of stuff. And then further out, there was a path that led to like a mud pit. There's a bridge you can go to get across to cruise across to there. And yeah. That's really about all I could show you, guys. I've basically showed you all the buildings and everything. So yeah, like I said, I haven't been here in like 13 years. It may not seem like there's a whole lot, but like I said, we always made activities, all kinds of stuff. There's always swimming. There was breakfast, lunch, dinner. There was all kinds of activities. There was computer classes. There was worship, talent shows. We did dances. There was all kinds of stuff that we just did and everything. So, but again, this is McDavid, Florida. It's about 30 miles north of Pensacola. About 5 miles south of the Alabama line, right around Atmore, Alabama. It's probably about 90 miles away from where I live. So, anyway, I'm going to show y'all one more time. And stuff like that. And there's that pier that wasn't there. So, I'm sorry the wind's kind of blowing me away. So, all right. That's all kind of stuff. But yeah, but there was always stuff to do. I mean, even though we were here for a week, it was just more about hanging out with the friends and worship and stuff like that. But we always had fun. We always made it fun. There was things that we, like I said, 8 of us in the day, but also there was points where we had to, serve. Like cabins got picked to serve the food for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and then the cabins had to do KP duty, which is like cleaning the dishes and everything. So we had to do all that. So we were always busy doing stuff. So I'm so glad I'm here. This is really nostalgic for me. I said it's been 13 years since I've been, so I can't wait to eventually try to come back and maybe stay a couple of days longer. So this event's only like 4 hours, so I got to leave here in about 2 hours. So, but I'm just really happy I went. I'm just going to soak it in and do some memory. So anyway, I need to get ready to serve lunch, so I'm going to sign off of here. And if there's any questions or anything else you might have about this place, just let me know. I'll hit you up as best as I can. So have a good day.